In addition to helping the people in your group communicate and share life, you and your group can share topics, events, needs, prayers, and photo albums to reach people outside your group, or post to the Plaza to reach people outside your church. Now, you can really think missionally about who your group might want to engage with. For groups within your church you communicate with often, creating a group link is the way to go. I'll set up some group links for my Midtown community group. These links will make it easier for me and my group to share with other groups. The city is suggesting North End Neighborhood Group for me to join, since this is a neighborhood type group that is geographically closest to my group. I'll request a link so that we can easily share and extend invitations to our community gatherings to people in the neighborhood. This is a great way for us to reach out to those people who are in our neighborhood but haven't connected to one of our church's community groups yet. I'm a member of Bill's leader group. He oversees all the community group leaders in our area, so I want to create a link with him. I'm also going to auto-approve this link so that anything Bill shares with my group will be automatically approved without waiting for me to accept the share. Bill's a great leader, and he sometimes sends out important study materials from weekly sermons that are great resources for our groups. Finally, I'm going to add links to some of the other community groups in our area. We do a lot of service projects in the community with both Uptown Community Group and Downtown Community Group, so this will make it easier for us to share with those groups. As a group leader, you may find it helpful to link to a variety of closely related groups. That way, when someone in your group wants to share something, they first have the options to share with their friends, and they can also see a handy list of groups you have linked. Of course, they can also share to a group that is unlinked, but linked groups streamline the path to sharing. Another great reason to encourage your group members to friend each other is for sharing purposes. So, for example, they can create something in any of their groups and share with any of their friends who might not be in that particular group. Their same friend list will show up every time they start a share. So, for example, one of my group participants is in an outdoors group and shared a mountain camping trip event with me and some of their friends from our community group. This can encourage community as your group members are able to bond and build deeper relationships in a variety of contexts. I'm thinking about what to share with other groups in the city. It's important to think about what things would encourage connections, relationships, and community. This can take a variety of forms, like events, where you want to get to know each other better, or prayer requests. You want to have a broad network of people lifting up. Needs can also be useful to share if the need goes outside of the scope of the abilities or resources of your group. As you think about what you should share, especially if you are sharing to a group that has auto-approved you to send shares right into their group, it's important to be respectful of the trust you've been given and make sure that what you're sharing is relevant and of interest to the group you want to share with. While sharing allows your group to engage with people outside your group, posting to the Plaza helps you connect with people outside your city. The settings your church has chosen for the Plaza will determine how you use it. There are two basic settings for posting to the Plaza. One is to post to a private, unlisted Plaza page, and the other is to list something publicly on the Plaza. Either way, anything you send to the Plaza will be given a unique URL that can be accessed by people outside your city. If you list something publicly, it will be listed on your church's Plaza page, and it will be searchable and accessible to anyone on the internet. An unlisted Plaza post will not be searchable and will only be accessible to people who are given the unique URL. People who aren't a part of your city can interact with your Plaza pages using their Facebook account. This makes the Plaza a great venue for sharing things like upcoming events. For an event that you want as many people as possible to know about, such as a neighborhood barbecue, for example, you'd want to send your event to a public Plaza page. From there, anyone can find it when they come to your church's public Plaza page. You'll also want to share the event to your Facebook wall so all your friends on Facebook can see it. It's good to encourage everyone in your group to do the same, so you can really maximize the number of people who know about the event. For something like a birthday party that you would only want to share with a select number of people outside your group, or possibly outside your church, you'll want to use a private Plaza page. That way, only people who are given the unique URL to your Plaza event will be able to access it. You can send the URL to the intended recipients by email. Of course, if you want to share it more widely, you can also send it to your Facebook wall. So, whether you are sharing to groups inside your city or to people outside your church, using these tools effectively can help you and your group share the love of Christ by engaging others in the life of your group.